Good evening. You're listening to Faces for Radio with James Evans,
Miles Poole,
and Alex Stratton-Lake.
We're outside on the Piazza. Piazza. It is Piazza.
One of the two.
Yeah. Come on down. That's
if you're in the area.
Yeah. If you're on the Warwick campus,
you're not missing out.
Come and visit us. We're gonna have a great show, aren't we? We've got loads of stuff.
We've got charity.
Yeah, we've got charity. Yeah. Alec, fill us in.
We are broadcasting outside in an attempt to raise awareness and hopefully get some donations as well. That would be helpful. For homeless people in Coventry.
Is that what it's for?
I think so.
That's what it's for.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I should have read the emails. Really.
Yeah, you should have read you should be reading your emails every day. It's right there, Miles. God. Right, yeah, come on. Yeah, we'll interview you and you can have a great time. But if you don't, and if no one comes, don't worry, we've got stuff anyway. So, you know, it won't be a disaster. What have we got? We've got a prize, haven't we?
We do.
Today.
Yeah. What's the prize?
It's an all expenses paid trip to the great outdoors.
The great outdoors.
Yeah, the great outdoors.
Not the normal outdoors, the great outdoors.
Yeah.
All expenses paid.
All expenses.
No,
well, not
normal.
Really all expenses paid. I mean...
There's no expenses.
There's no expense. So...
We will facilitate you getting outside.
Yeah.
Well, we'll tell you how to do it.
We're not going to help out particularly, are we?
No.
We're not going to play any role in this procedure. I mean, you just text in and we'll say you're allowed out now.
But on the plus side, you can go out for as long as you like.
Yeah.
All on us.
Sort of. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, listeners. So text into our competition later when we'll be doing Would I Tell the Truth to You? Right, I think we should go to our first song. Well, that was our first song, wasn't it? Let's go to our second
Black
song.
Chandelier by Biffy Clyro. This is One Way Trigger by The Strokes.
Awesome. Is it coming on?
That was The Strokes with One Way Trigger.
Great song.
It was alright.
Great song.
Didn't sound like The Strokes.
It sounds a bit like Joy Division, doesn't it?
Yeah. I haven't listened to it. Do I know? I don't know.
Take On Me. Isn't that Joy Division?
Yeah.
Is that Joy Division?
Are we showing our expertise in music again?
I think we are. Yeah,
it does sound like whoever did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
agree.
Good. Excellent. Let's press on with the show. We haven't got all day. So, Chris is supervising us here. He's here for 9 hours.
Do we always need a supervisor now?
I think we should. I think we should always have a supervisor.
It's not just because...
Tomorrow, not today.
Oh, it's 9 hours tomorrow. Oh, okay.
Oh, well, he doesn't deserve any of us.
That's not so bad.
Yeah, it's all right, isn't it? Jesus. There I was, feeling sorry for him. Anyway, we got a feature, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We got Would I Tell the Truth to You, our totally original, not ripped off the BBC feature. And it's you and Alec this week telling me
Shall we,
some home truths.
Yep. Shall we explain the feature to all those kind of passing by and unwittingly listening to us?
Yeah, absolutely.
By accident.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, basically, two of us will tell a short little anecdote, and then the remaining presenter will ask a couple of questions. The tent's collapsed on me.
A sign has just fallen on Alec's head. Chris is sorting it, thank God. We'll continue. We'll press on in these desperate conditions.
Anyway, yeah, so the presenters will be asked a couple of questions regarding their anecdote, and it's your job, the listeners, to decide who's telling the truth.
And you can text in and let us know on
075 071 87777.
Or you can email in at
studio@radio.warwick.ac.uk.
Yeah, okay, excellent.
Or come on down to the Piazza
and just tell us.
Who
do you think's telling the truth?
We're all here for the next hour.
We're all ears.
Yeah.
If we don't get to complete the anecdotes, it's because the tent has been blown away.
And all the equipment has also been destroyed. Which looks to be quite likely at the moment, right?
Yeah, right. Okay, well, let's press on quickly then.
Let's do this. Right. Miles, you have an interesting outside-related anecdote, don't you?
In probably the mid-90s when I was quite young.
90s, yeah.
I once ate all the vegetables in my neighbour's garden.
You once ate a neighbour's front garden?
All of the vegetables.
Garden. Right, okay, that's ridiculous. Alec, what's your outside-related story?
While taking a very long detour back to my house, I unwittingly gave one of my friends a tour of Coventry.
Right, okay. Miles, I'm going to start with you.
Okay.
How old were you when this happened?
12.
20?
quite young. Yeah, probably about probably 5 or 6.
And what possessed you to eat your neighbour's vegetation?
My mum was sort of
told you that they
Go
were
over
growing
there.
a better prize-winning pumpkin,
Yeah.
and you were there to sabotage it.
She was just sort of getting annoyed with me being in the house,
Sure,
making
I can
noise. It was the
understand that,
middle
yeah.
of summer,
Yeah.
so I should have been outside, and that.
Playing
She
on
was
the
like,
computer, weren't
"Stay
you?"
outside."
Yeah.
She probably locked me out. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's how we've ended up broadcasting outside.
We've just been locked out.
I'm still out here now.
Homes in the studio.
So I went on a little adventure, and well, I didn't eat all of the vegetables. I just sort of like picked them off, tried them,
Had a
threw
bite.
them on the ground, pulled them apart a bit, and just did it for the whole garden. And
Great.
They weren't happy.
No, I can't
They weren't
imagine they
happy at
were.
all.
And Alec, when did this happen? What did you say you did? You left a voice message giving a tour of Coventry.
Yeah, basically, I was slightly inebriated.
Yeah, just slightly.
Only slightly,
Yeah.
yeah. And this is when I lived on campus at Warwick University.
Sure.
And I was at an event in Coventry,
Yeah.
town centre, which is about an hour and a half's walk away from campus.
Yeah.
And for some reason I thought, you know what, I'm going to walk it.
Yeah,
I'm going to walk it.
Save the money on the bus.
I'm a man, you know, I can do that.
Okay, yeah, you are a man.
Thank you.
Okay.
Turns out I couldn't.
No.
I got incredibly lost, and I knew that one of my friends was living in Coventry. So I thought I'd give him a ring, you know, ask for some directions or a shelter.
Yeah,
or
somewhere
something
to
like that.
sleep.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They didn't pick up, so I had to leave a voice message, one pleading for them to pick up, and then that just eventually dissolved into me just talking about my expedition around Coventry trying to get back home.
And it truly was an expedition, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. It was quite hideous.
The strictest sense of the word. Well, they both sound like ridiculous stories. If you've got an opinion on who is telling the truth, is it Miles eating his neighbour's front garden, or Alec giving someone a guided tour of Coventry for how long? How long was the message?
About an hour long.
An hour long. Do text in, because the tent is probably going to collapse soon. And you can text in on
075 071 87777,
and you can email in at
studio@radio.work.ac.uk.
Got it right that time, didn't you?
Yeah, that was a good one. I didn't put on a funny accent at the end.
Should we have a song to celebrate?
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, let's do it.
Should we have Cage the Elephant, Ain't No Rest for the Wicked?
I think we should. That's the one we planned, haven't we?
Yeah,
That's the one we
We don't actually have a choice, so let's do it.
Yeah, let's put
Let's
that
go
on.
with this one. This is Cage the Elephant.
For good.
And we're back.
That's alright, wasn't it?
Yeah, I
Cage
love
the
that
Elephant.
song.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I chose it.
Good.
Yeah.
good
We're happy
choice.
with that.
Good
We're
choice.
happy with how things are going so far.
Apart from the temperature.
Yeah, it is bloody cold, isn't it? It's very cold, isn't it? Apologies.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't wrapped up well enough.
No, you haven't at all.
The problem is, I always get confused because it's always really warm inside, and I think, oh,
Probably warm out there
yeah,
as
exactly,
well. Yeah,
exactly.
Just connect a raw studio with warmness.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter where it is.
Yeah. So, well, it's the warmth of our personalities, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, that's
that
it, that's the
I think
one.
you can rely on to heat you today.
Yeah.
well, you need to try
I'm
harder.
very, very cold.
Yeah, we are really freezing to death here. I'm seeing people. I'm seeing some movement on the piazza now. I think people are coming on to start pre-drinking for pop. Right?
Perhaps
Is
they're
that-
rioting against our show.
I don't think they are. I don't think our show is in any way interesting enough to garner any sort of interest either for or against it.
Should we speak louder?
Some
What do you
people
think
Yeah,
that-
look
let's
like
talk
they're-
louder. Let's talk louder. Come on down. Come on down here and tell us what you think of us. And even if it's just one word and you shout it as you walk past, we still appreciate that.
A lot of
Or a
people-
gesture. Give us a gesture.
A lot of people
And,
are looking irate by now.
Yeah, people are pretty annoyed that
Yeah.
we're here, aren't they?
Doesn't matter.
But
We're
if
doing
you're
it
not,
for charity.
if
We're
you're
doing
not,
it for
make
a
a
good
donation.
cause.
Yeah, make a donation and text in.
Yeah.
And
you could pay us to stop.
do we have any texts?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we've got a
actually.
text. Good.
This one's from Laura.
Yeah.
We
vote Alec.
vote Alec because Miles hates vegetables. That's some
Right,
good
so-
Sherlock Holmesing there.
So Laura thinks that Alec left a 1 hour message on someone's voicemail giving a tour of Coventry.
Yeah, but how does Laura know that I don't like speaking on the phone?
Well, you don't like speaking on the phone, do you?
No, I don't actually.
No, you never have your phone on. It makes planning these shows really difficult.
In fact, I don't
okay?
even have a phone at the moment.
Well,
I've
that's
had for about
ridiculous.
a
It's the
week.
21st century, okay? How am I supposed to contact you? No, you've got no
pigeons.
answer. Right, what have we got, Miles? What are we doing? I just fed up of him.
Should we?
Listen, guys. This guy, it's the 21st century, doesn't have a phone. What is right? Okay, right. What are we doing?
You know, like hipsters like to bring back like old-fashioned things, like typewriters or like old-fashioned cameras.
You like to bring back being out of contact constantly.
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing. Great. You've got your.
You should get two cans held together by string.
You know, society has never used that as an actual form of communication.
I think you're probably wrong. I'm not sure.
Probably
I'm
at some
sure
point in
that, like,
history,
a ship or something
someone's
that's been used before.
On a ship.
On a ship, yeah, on a ship. What's so ridiculous
We'll
about
see.
that? Should we go to our feature? Speaking of ships,
yeah.
we're shipping you out to desert island things.
This week, should we call it
That's
Arctic Island things?
Arctic island things, yeah, that's good. That changes it a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So let's not.
Let's not.
Desert island things. Should we have the jingle?
Desert Island things.
Amazing. That was superb.
Gets better every week.
What is the thing this week? I've forgotten. I chose it, didn't I? It's sports equipment.
I'm not sure I know any.
Out of all the sports equipment, this is our pop special because pop is a lot of sports teams, isn't it? Coming down to drink.
This'll get
they can get involved. This'll get
They'll
involved.
come on over.
We're looking out to a pretty empty piazza at the moment. A very grey day in both senses of the word.
What's the other sense?
Like grey as in sort of. Oh no.
Gloomy.
Grey as in it's actually grey. The sky.
Oh, okay. Yep. No, I'm with you now.
It is grey, isn't it?
It is grey. Okay, so what is your what one piece of sports equipment would you take to a desert island?
Okay. Well, I don't know if you listeners know, but I actually play a sport. Impressive, I know. I play
wouldn't
American
think it,
football.
looking at you.
No. I'm subtly athletic. Very subtle.
Yeah.
So yeah, I play American football. So I think I'd bring my American football gear onto the desert island. I'm just thinking that, you know, I'd be really gutted if I found some animals on the desert island who played American football, and I didn't
better than you.
And I didn't bring my gear with me, so I couldn't play with them. You know, I'd just be really annoyed.
That'd be embarrassing.
Yeah, so you know, to prevent that situation, I think I'd bring my American football gear.
Fair enough.
I don't really have an interesting piece of sports equipment I'd take to a desert island, but joining us now is Chris Hackett, the editor of the Warwick Boar, and he's going to tell us which piece of sports equipment he'd take to a desert island and why.
I know exactly what I'd take. I'd take a cricket bat, so any potential wild boars or any wild animals trying to attack me, I could just whack it over the head with a cricket bat.
That's, I think, probably the
Good
most
idea.
sensible suggestion we've had so far. Yeah, you could take javelin.
Javelin and get good at spearing.
Yeah.
Fish.
Good for
People
hunting as
spear
well.
fish, don't they?
I'd say if you're hunting, I'd choose the javelin. No offence, Chris, but the javelin over the bat, because whacking something to death would be more distressing than spearing it, I'd say.
I never said hunting. I just said if
Self-defense.
something comes to attack me.
Yeah.
But the spear works for both, doesn't it? Surely.
Perhaps. Maybe I'll take a shot put then.
Oh, that's interesting. That's good.
That is. Oh, good
I mean,
spin on it.
if we're just taking it like through the aspect of hunting and defending, I mean, at the Olympics they've got shooting, haven't they? Like with guns.
Well,
that's a sport.
Well, I'm not sure.
So
That's,
presumably you could just take a gun. If
I
you're
don't.
gonna- if
But
you're
then
gonna take that view.
again, sailing is in the Olympics. You can just take a boat.
Take a boat.
And the guns don't actually have bullets in, like proper bullets which would kill an animal. They're just like little pellets, aren't they?
Oh right, I see. When you said they didn't have bullets, I thought it was just like all imaginary.
They're like one of the.
At the Olympics, the person who thinks hardest about hitting the target gets the gold.
I actually won a gold in the imaginary Olympics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How many participants were there in this?
Just me.
Oh yeah.
Just me. And multiple imaginary friends.
You did lose a couple of
I
events.
did,
so
yeah.
far.
I'm not great. Obviously, you can't expect to win them all when you're playing against imaginary friends. I mean, some of them are fast. I mean, some of them are really, really fast. Imaginary Usain Bolt is. He's almost as good as me. He's almost as good as me, and he just caught me a couple of times. What are we talking about?
Sports equipment on desert islands. For some reason.
Text in, on on the number.
On the number, we've said it enough.
Yeah.
075 071 87777.
Sorry, what?
do
an
that.
email it. Sorry, I was reading the next text. Yeah, an email in at
studio@radio.warwick.ac.uk.
I'm sorry. What? Are you incapable of doing it on your own? On your own?
on your zone.
On your zone?
I
On your own?
I get all thrown off when he doesn't do that. Or email at.
Yeah. It's
It
just you
throws
don't like
me-
change, do you?
No.
None of it.
No.
That's why you don't like being out here.
No. Feels weird.
All right. Should we have a song? After the song, I'm going to try and interview some people on the piazza, if there are any people on the piazza.
Well, I mean, this is another change, isn't it? So have you gone through this with Miles?
I'm getting nervous.
No, we don't know what we're doing. We're relying on Chris to set it up as well. He's sort of running the show this week. So the poor quality is all down to him. I mean, really, we're once again abdicating any responsibility for our creative output.
Right.
What have we got?
We've got Temper Trap, Sweet Disposition.
Great song.
Oh.
No, we haven't yet.
One sec, I forgot the screen wasn't a touch screen.
Brilliant.
That was Temper Trap with Sweet Disposition. This is alright, wasn't it?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad.
We are now joined with our Piazza correspondent, James Evans, for some interviews.
Yeah, I'm on the Piazza and finding people who are listening into the show as they pass by, and I've bumped into my good friend Todd. Todd, how's your day been so far?
It's been a bit chilly out here.
Yeah, it's really, really cold, right? Why are you on campus?
I was leading some workouts for the football team.
Awesome, awesome. The American football team?
Yeah, I mean football.
The football team, yeah. So, were they popular? Were they well attended in this dismal weather?
You know, I would have liked to seen a few more guys out there.
Yeah, they're not cutting it. They need to toughen up a bit.
Fact of the matter is, it's such a hard sport. A lot of guys just can't really handle. Well, it's not just that. It's a lot of hard hitting, a lot of bruises, a lot of injuries out there. So a lot of guys sitting at home right now, nursing last weekend's beating of Coventry.
So really, you're sort of constantly injured when you're playing American football. It's just something you've got to learn to live with.
Oh, there's no question about it. Yeah.
So Alec, one of our broadcasters, is actually on the same team that you're a part of. How does he square up as a football player?
Alec's got a big heart.
I'm sorry, but that's just as bad as a teacher saying, yeah, that student, he puts in a lot of effort. A for effort.
Well, you've got a big heart, Alec. I'm sure that's to your credit in some way. Maybe not in the sport, but you can't win them all, I suppose. Or can you? Can you win them all?
We intend to win all the rest of ours.
Excellent, awesome. Thanks so much for doing this, Todd. It's been great to meet you. I mean, my good friend Todd. It was great to see you again.
Yeah, good to meet you again.
Cheers. Thanks, Todd. And that was Todd. I'm still out here on the Piazza.
Is there anyone?
Anyone want to? Do you want an interview? Anyone? People are walking away from me as if there's something wrong with me.
Are you not used to that?
Oh, these guys. Oh, there's like a sports team waiting for Pop. Who are you part of? Who are you representing? They're from Warwick. That's a shock. Too much detail for us here on Raw 12:51 a.m. Yeah, people are drinking now. It's a party atmosphere out here. It really is kicking off on the Piazza. It is packed. It is packed full of people, and they're loving it. People are gathering around the tent that we're broadcasting from, and they're saying, "Oh yeah, come on, we got banners. It's mental, isn't it?"
Yeah.
James, if you're struggling to interview people, do you want to just interview yourself for a little bit? Fill the time, you know.
Oh, do you want me to interview myself?
Ask yourself some questions.
Okay. How's your day been so far? Well, it's fine, but I'm a little bit, I'm doubting the quality of this show, and and that's putting me on a bit of a downer, to be honest.
Oh, okay. Well, I think we've learned something about James as a person. We've learned something as me as a person. I've got a big heart.
Yeah. I'm going to try and I'm going to see if anyone else wants to be interviewed on the Piazza. People have come out of curiosity. I'm going to see if they want to. Do you want to be on the radio? We're just doing interviews. This is all live. Just how your day's been and stuff like that. Oh, sorry. Just please speak. Oh, no. Okay.
My day's been okay. I've been out in the cold for a long time playing football.
Oh, you've been playing football? We just interviewed someone who is part of a football team, but is it the same kind of football team?
What do you mean by kind of? I'm playing for World at Work.
Oh, okay, right, cool. And has it been well attended? Have people shown up in these dismal conditions?
Yeah, and we had to wait on the side for quite a long time.
That doesn't sound fun.
Yeah, especially as I was taken off at half time.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, wow. Apart from that, have you had a good day?
Yep. Yeah, it's been a pretty good day.
Awesome. Awesome. What's your name? Richard, thank you so much for being interviewed on Faces Radio Raw 12:51 a.m. Cheers, have a great day, guys. That was Richard, and we had a fascinating insight into Richard's life right there, live on the Piazza, raw 12:51 AM, Faces for Radio. Shall we have a song, or have you got text?
We've got another feature, actually.
We've got another feature, okay.
Would you like to come sit down and
Yeah,
take
I'll
part
come back in.
a little
To
thing
the-
we call Would You Rather?
To the warmth of the tent, all right.
We'll just wait for James to make his expedition back. Oh, he's managed.
I'm here.
There he is.
Don't worry. Can I turn this off? Do I turn this off, Chris? Or do I just leave this?
Just turn it off.
Just here.
The
Just
batteries,
yeah. Just turning the outside mic
This is
off.
fascinating radio.
This is an inside.
He's finding a button.
There we go. I've
He's
done
got
it.
the button.
Yep,
He's done it.
got
He's done it.
Fantastic. Well, that was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was good.
We've really touched on some important issues there. I think
Yeah.
the weather,
I think we've put the world to rights.
the day. You know, that went almost as well as I thought it would.
Right, we've got a Would You Rather now.
Yeah.
So, shall I ask?
No, whoa.
Alex?
We can't just enter a feature without an amazing jingle.
That's
Oh,
true.
yeah!
That's
I
true.
forgot
enough.
about that.
Let's hear your amazing singing voices broadcast across the campus.
Would you
rather? Amazing, and it sounds even better out here in the freezing cold. Right, what's the feature, Miles?
Same as usual, we ask a ridiculous question, whether you'd whether you'd rather
We
do
try to ask a ridiculous
something or a different other thing.
Yeah, great, fantastic.
And then we discuss our choices.
Yep.
There's not a lot more to it than that, is
The
there?
cold's numbing your brain, isn't it? Slightly.
Well,
Miles? You're losing
just-
the ability to speak English.
Yeah, didn't really have one to begin with.
for a radio broadcast. It really is. What are our would you rather options this week, Miles?
Our would you rather options this week are: would you rather have a desk that's an elephant,
Okay. Or
or a chair that's a cheetah?
right. Okay. Those are both obviously fantastic things that you could own
Elephant
and
desk.
make use of.
Cheetah chair.
Yeah, do we want to just clarify when we say a chair, which is a cheetah?
It's an actual live cheetah.
Yeah, it's an animal. It's not like, a chair which is going to go around and let other people sit on it without telling you. It's not a cheetah in that sense.
I've just got that.
Or hiding
Right?
cards.
That's
up its
brilliant.
sleeve.
Good. I like that. Yeah,
That
cards
sort of-
obviously.
Different ways of.
The elephant's also just an elephant, isn't it? It's not. There's no desk element to it really. You're just using it as a desk.
Yeah.
Writing against it. Would you get a really tall chair, or would you just have it?
It's up to you. It's up to you. It's up
Yeah.
to the listeners to decide.
It's your elephant, I suppose.
Um,
Use it as you please.
So, Alec, would you rather have an elephant desk or a cheetah chair?
Well, I'm just thinking, if you're in an office, it's probably easier to get a cheetah as a chair into an office environment rather than an elephant.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The elephant's going to bring some questions about, isn't it? Like, why has the ceiling been destroyed? Why has everyone's desk been run over?
Is the cheetah not going to bring about similar questions?
Then
Why
again-
is all my equipment being mauled by a cheetah?
What you've got to consider is getting the elephant in there is a one-time thing. Keeping the cheetah in there is going to be
that's-
an
Didn't think of that,
ongoing
did
struggle,
you?
isn't it?
And I've got a way with animals, just give it a little pat on the head, a little stroke.
You do not have a way with animals. You don't.
Well, maybe not with humans,
That's true. That's true.
but I feel the rest of the animal kingdom, my abilities really
You
shine.
hate your own cat.
Yeah, but
You've got one pet. No, you've got two pets. The tortoise you don't see.
Oh God,
And
what?
then the cat you actively despise.
I think the cat actively despises me as well. So it's a mutual thing.
I don't think it does. I think it's just sort of, there, and you're just projecting this onto it.
Well, I'm sorry, but anything which kind of like cries, like, just like a baby. That really kind of
Really?
whingy cry.
Oh,
yeah, he
yeah.
meows like that, which
Why?
is rude, if anything.
That
And I don't think a cheetah would do that as a chair.
I don't
So
think I don't think it would. That's
So I
true.
think I'd be in the
It's
clear.
more likely to bite you though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. That's
Okay.
true. Give it a little snack, preoccupy it, and then sit down.
Okay. There are some people standing unnervingly close to the tent, and
Should we ask them?
I'm tempted to just run up to them and interview them to fill the time.
Ask them their
If
opinions.
they're standing near the tent, they're asking to be interviewed, really, aren't
Yeah, they
they?
really are. Oh no, someone's coming into the tent. Hello. How's it going?
I'm good.
What's your? Sorry, right? Okay, yeah. Do you want to be right? Okay. Is this on? Yeah, let's put this mic on.
It is,
okay, oh, right.
It is now.
Oh, okay. Hi there.
Is the actual mic itself on?
No. Okay,
No.
Alec, give him your mic. Hi there.
Thank you. Hi.
What's your name?
I'm Phil.
Hi, Phil. How's your day been so far?
Yeah, it's been alright. It's been alright.
Yeah,
so
what you been up to on campus?
I've been coaching the women's American football team.
Oh, awesome.
Warwick Wolverines. So everyone should check them out on Facebook and find out how amazing they are. Alec was doing intervals nearby.
Yeah.
So Alec's been training hard as well.
Yeah.
Apart from that,
heart.
not a lot. Doing a bit of work. Been teaching philosophy. I'm a seminar tutor in ethics.
Awesome.
So, yeah,
that's cool.
That's been fun.
Just out of interest, how does Alec? Because he always gloats about how amazing he is at American football. Just how does he shape up as a player?
He's alright actually. He's alright. He's got much better since last year.
So far we've had big heart and you're improving. Brilliant. Love it. Well, thanks so much for dropping by, Phil.
Could we
alright,
just
don't
ask you one more question?
Yeah, go for it.
Would you rather have an elephant as a desk or a cheetah as a chair?
Elephant as a desk.
Okay, and
Yeah,
Phil
so
has decided.
I agree.
It. Awesome. Thank you
you
very
for that.
much. Cheers. Is there some sort of American football thing that only happens on this day? Because we're getting a lot of.
No. They've all come round to destroy my self-confidence and my ability.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's what they tend to do.
It's dedication, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And that is what good friends are for.
It's a
aren't they?
team spirit.
It's a team building exercise for everyone but you.
Yeah, exactly. You
Brilliant.
got to take sacrifices, haven't you?
Yeah. Take one for the team, which is exactly what you're doing. We've got some text in, haven't we, Mars? That's
yeah, we
not
do.
it. That's,
We've got another one that just says equals question mark UTF.
you don't read the
minus.
spam. We've done that. We've done
We've
that.
done that. It's just another one of those.
Yeah.
Getting sick of it, to be honest. So,
Stop sending those in.
Stop it, Rebel Glitz UK.
Stop giving them free publicity. This is being broadcast to
I don't
literally
think-
people.
I don't think anyone's going to go home and look it up.
No?
Oh, Rebel Glitz UK, oh yeah. Get on that.
Well, you just don't know, do you? This is the thing. What else have we got? We got text from Laura.
From Laura. That last text was from me and her friend Maiku. I don't just talk like the
Queen.
Yeah.
I would take
read
a
it out.
tennis net and fish with it.
fair play.
That's
choice.
a good one.
Choice.
Alec is definitely telling the truth. You should change the name of the feature to Alec's Drunk Stories. Brilliant. We've got Alec's Drunk Stories, Alec's Drunk Stories, and Alec's Footballing Assessments coming up next week.
And Laura's friend Maiku says, elephant desk.
And she's used a number of exclamation marks there, showing just how enthusiastic she is about that answer. Sorry. I didn't. Sorry. I apologise, Maiku.
Is that saying that they'd rather have the elephant desk, or are they just exclaiming at the mere idea of an elephant being a desk?
That's ridiculous.
It is
Obviously
ridiculous.
the cheetah chair.
The cheetah chair is obviously a much more sensible idea.
In many cultures, they use cheetahs as chairs.
Probably not alive, though. They might use them dead, mightn't they?
I don't know.
Who knows, really?
Who knows?
Should we have a song? I feel like it's been a while since we had a song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting tired with all this talking, to be honest.
We have done a lot of talking.
Yeah, we need a break. What have we got, Miles?
We've got Rage Against the Machine, Bulls on Parade.
Awesome.
That was Rage Against the Machine with Bulls on Parade.
Yeah, good song. We've become bored of James, so we've sent him away outside the tent.
He thinks he's interviewing people. We've got the mic off.
I'm not interviewing people. I'm delivering this breaking news report from outside the Warwick Students' Union.
Oh yeah, what's happening?
It's all kicking off, guys. It is an absolutely massively exciting event here outside the Students' Union at Warwick University. There's crowds, there's parties, there's some sort of a float going past. People are stopping, people are cheering, people are getting out their cars. The Berlin Wall has fell down and people are loving it. Back to you in the studio.
Ben Sundell up there.
Okay, cheers for that, James. What are they celebrating, by the way? You're saying there's a lot of partying going on.
They're celebrating our show, of course.
Of course they are, yeah.
Yeah.
Why did I even ask?
I don't know. Do you want me to interview some more people?
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Guys, do either of you want to be interviewed for the radio? Yeah? No? Maybe?
Be a bit more persuasive, James.
Please. Oh, okay, right. I'm going up some steps, and I'm approaching a man who wants... can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Who wants to be interviewed for the Warwick Students' Union? What am I talking about? For our radio on Raw, 12:51 AM. What's your name, mate?
Michael Hunter.
Michael Hunter, what are you doing out here on the piazza on this fine evening?
I'm advertising a talk for the Christian Union.
Awesome. What's the talk on?
Amazing Grace.
Amazing Grace is in the... is it a song? Or is this just a theme? Or what's the general gist of it?
It's our theme for this week's events week.
Yep.
But grace just means undeserved love. So it's how amazing is God's love for us?
Awesome. And you're putting banners up, or you're just sort of approaching people, or what's the plan?
Well, and there's flyers around campus and stuff, and we're just here with signposts because it's a bit of a tricky route to the talk.
Okay. Awesome. And what time does the talk start?
It starts at 6 o'clock.
All right, get yourselves down, people, to the Amazing Grace talk. Oh, cheers for that, Michael.
Ask him if he wants an elephant desk or
free
a
meal as well.
chair.
Absolutely, that is Amazing Grace. Thank you very much, Michael. Cheers. And I'm back on the piazza, and things are getting even more hectic. I'm certainly not running through an empty space shouting at a tent. It's back to you in the studio, guys.
I think James did a really good job of hiding his ignorance there on on some religious topics.
That's
it's fine because it's not a sensitive issue.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm sure many people would have thought he was referring to a song as well.
I thought it was a film. Is it a film as well? It is a film.
To be fair, I don't know.
James,
none of you know.
James, just stop. Stop talking.
All right, I'm stopping.
Do we have any questions for him? What about? I don't. Do we? No.
Oh, sorry, are you asking if there's any point on continuing this radio show?
Basically, yeah.
I'm sure there is. James, has the weather improved at all outside?
The weather is not picking up. It's getting more and more grey. I was lying before about all the crowds. There's almost no one here. There's a...
Ask him about the elephant
someone
desk.
is tying their shoelaces, and I'm going to interview them. Who are you, my friend?
My name's Mike.
Hi, Mike. What are you doing on the piazza today?
I'm with the Warwickshire to You. So we've got a whole lot of events this week, and we're just kind of giving flyers out, telling that we've got a meal on with a talk.
Awesome. I think we just interviewed your friend Michael, so best of luck with that.
Thank you.
Awesome. Have a good one. Right. So far we've had Christian Union and American football. If you're from any other society or doing anything different, come and speak to me. It's Ant Scott. He's supposed to be working, so let's go and interview him. You're on Raw 12:51 AM, Faces Radio. What would you like to say?
It's a beautiful day. I'm loving the environment on the piazza right now. And yeah, it's a good day. I'm having a good time.
Awesome. Ant is lying. It is a miserable day. There are clouds looming. It's grey. It's horrible. And I'm annoying probably everyone here. So it's back to you in the studio once again.
Okay, great. Cheers, James. I don't think we need any more interviews because we've covered the entire demographic of university now, haven't we? American football and Christian society.
I think that's everyone, yeah.
Yeah, that's, I don't know what other groups there would be.
Everyone's in one or the other.
Or they're lying about the weather, and we don't encourage that, do we?
Or the atmosphere. There's no atmosphere out here. It's very, very dull.
Right, well, we're running out of time slightly, so shall we give away our prize?
We've got another text, though, haven't we, before we do that?
I've been a bit preemptive. I'm sorry, listeners.
No, we don't.
No? Okay, I thought that was a text.
No,
is
don't
this
get...
microphone working? It's not on. Okay, no one's hearing this. Okay,
James is back.
I'm back. Okay, I asked if we had any texts. We don't. That's a recap.
No. Well, what we missed from James is he gave about a minute of the best radio known to man,
and you'll never get it now.
No, the mic was turned off. Unfortunately, we just missed that. Oh well, this was just a tribute.
What? Are we playing that, or is that just?
No, I thought I'd make a musical reference. We're
not playing it though,
just to prove we know, just to prove we're hip and down with the kids. Yeah,
we know a song that came out 6 years ago by Jack Black.
Yeah, well, we're catching up.
Yeah,
we got a large.
We've got a long way
catalogue.
to go. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, who's winning our prize this week?
This week, our prize of an all expenses paid trip to the great outdoors goes to Maiku,
who guessed successfully that Alec was telling the truth. What?
It says we vote for Alex, so
it's Maiku and Laura.
Yeah.
Maiku and Laura,
you can share it.
You're
not at the
sharing
same time. We're not that
outdoors.
I'm sorry, but we've given so many prizes to Laura, and this is such a brilliant prize. I don't know
where.
Well, were there any other entries that were
squabble
correct?
over it?
Well, Maiku, I'm just saying.
Maiku, you can have the whole prize.
We didn't really read through the spam. They might have got it.
The spam might have got it. It might have been encrypted in there somewhere.
Yeah.
So yeah, well done, Maiku. You've won the prize of the great outdoors, and like we said, you're not allowed to share it. You have to go outside on your own. So yeah, but well done.
Well done.
Well done.
It's worth mentioning
Congratulations.
before we go why we're here. We're raising money in the very cold outdoors for the Coventry Is it Cyrenians? It is Cyrenians, isn't it? They're a homeless charity and they help vulnerable people on the streets in Coventry and the surrounding areas. Do go online and give through the Raw website, through our page on Facebook. And yeah, if you like the show, or even if you didn't like it, give some money and give something back.
Yeah, we don't want to limit it to people donating who just like the show, are we? Because we're not going to raise any money then, are we?
That's true. But
if you heard the show,
if you were in the vicinity of our broadcast, do give some money. Thanks for listening. If you have listened, I'm James Evans.
I'm Miles Poole.
And I'm Alex Stratton-Lake.
We've been Faces for Radio.
This is Haim. Is that how
it's
Haim. Don't Save Me, apparently. So
awesome.
This is it.
No, it's not apparently. It is the song. It is the song.
That's what the screen tells me.
Thanks for listening, guys. Thanks for all our interviewees, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.